Alright guys, welcome to the video today, and again today we are in our garage, but I real quick wanted to run through to give you guys something to look forward to in 2020 about some videos that are going to be coming up. So basically this is my to-do list for 2020. One of the things we want to do this year is to fix the seal on the bottom of the door here, and then we also want to fill in the hole that's right there that's full of dirt right now. I want to fill in with some kind of cement stuff. So hope you find that exciting. Also, what we need to do is we need to, I don't know how many people look at this stuff, but it looks like the garage door is coming down from the ceiling because it was installed with nails. So we're gonna have to fix that. And the number one thing I want to do this year, well, the two number one things I want to do this year is I want to make 100 videos for the YouTube channel. And then I also want to invest $1,200. So that's $100 a month. I want to grow a garden. I'm not going to grow a garden way out there like I did last year. I want to just grow a small garden right here in this little valley here. And then also probably not right there because the dryer vent's right there. But we're gonna, right here, we'll have some more garden stuff. So we're just gonna make a real small garden this year. As we walk around the farm, you're gonna see like we have a lot of things to do. I also need to repair the she shed. As you can tell, there's boards rotted out in our wonderful she shed. The window's broke, so we gotta fix the window. I've got to stain the shop. This is the shop, we gotta stain that. We've got to repair the deck boards on the deck. I need to repaint the garage. I need to actually repair the gutters. I want to install a real garage door that opens this way into the shop. I want to make a studio where I can come and record a video real quick when I need to. As of right now, we're going to use this shop area, which sometimes is dirty, but this is what's going to work right now. I want to get the attic cleaned out and make that a usable space up here. That's going to be a real cool video once we get to the part where we show you what's up there. I also want to get this little quad started. I want to change the oil in this quad. I want to refinish the top of this joiner, and I need to change the blades in the planer and the joiner. I also want to refinish the top of this classical table saw that I will probably never use because I'm scared to death of table saws. I need to install another bath vent. I want to cut down all the dead trees in this tree line right here. I want to get rid of this mess of a stump right here. I want to get rid of this outhouse right here. Seriously, if you don't believe me, this is a legit outhouse. Look, right here, there's the two holes. I want to get rid of this stump. I want to get rid of this stump. Like I said, we need to replace the deck boards on this deck right here for the pool. I want to get rid of all the junk that's in the woods. Here's an old manure spreader that's all rotted. There's an old tractor in the woods. There's a tire in the woods. There's another tire over there. But I want to get that all cleaned up. There's even some shingles in the woods. I want to buy all my neighbors' mufflers so it's not so loud when they drive by our house. I want to find out why there's so much standing water on our property. And we want to make a trail through this property line right here and get all the dead trees out of there. I want to make this horse shelter the wood shelter so that we can cut the wood up and store it in here so it's not wet and it's not in the big barn like it is currently. Currently, I have a whole bunch of wood in that big barn because that's where I want to cut it up so I don't have to be out in the cold cutting the wood up. I want to grow 2.5 acres of hemp for CBD oil. I need to stain this barn. I need to make 2 barn doors. I want to redo this wood stove right here. I want to sell all of this wood. I want to make our tack room a usable room instead of a storage room for junk. I got to figure out this year if I want to replace all of these wood boards that are rotted or if I'm going to put steel up on the barn. But regardless, I just seen a mouse. Where did it go? It was a mouse or a mole, one of the two. But anyways, Regardless, we got to fix this situation where all the boards are rotted and some critter. I think this is a fox living in here, which I'd like to be able to catch the fox on camera. But see, all the boards here from about my waist down are all rotted. So I either need to replace them, which I feel like that's going to be really expensive, or I'm going to have to figure out, you know, like maybe this year we'll just stain it and then we'll end up putting steel on it. But I got to try to figure out which way is going to be the best way. But like I said, I want to figure out why there's so much water in our yard. Another thing I want to do is I want to start a legit business. I don't know what type of business I'm going to do, but I want to be able to have my own business number so that if I do make money, I can save most of it. I got to get rid of this pole and this bush and all of these berry bushes so that this is all cleaned up, because this has turned into a big mess. I also want to level my lawn so that this doesn't happen. But I really want to figure out why there is so much water in our lawn. There's water here, there's water over there, there's water right there. I feel like the business I'm going to start is going to be a somewhat temporary lawn mowing business, but we also have to fix this gutter, and then we'll have to figure out what we're going to do about this situation with the slope. I talked about that in a previous video, how this all slopes towards the house. We need to stain or paint the porch. I need to seal up the spot where the bats were getting in the house. Right here was a spot. I got to get that sealed up. This all sealed up. And then I have to get the spot on the other side of the house sealed up also. Right up there. Another thing I want to do is I want to buy my trimmer so I can trim our bushes right here, which I have a plan of how I'm going to get a free trimmer, which there will be a video on that. I want to get this spot. This is where our sub pump comes out, but I want to get this spot so it drains better. So we may have to dig that up. I want to tear down all these vines because they're starting to creep in the windows, and they're probably creeping in the attic. I want to service the air conditioner unit there with which I'm gonna do myself, but with just cleaning it so that it cleans it and it runs more efficient. So there goes a helicopter. Looks like a U of M one. I wanna figure out why so much water is getting in our basement and I have to shop back it up when it rains out. I kinda wanna make the studio down here somewhere, or I may have to make it in the upstairs of the shop, but gotta figure something out. I mean, it's a significant amount of water. It's not just a little leak. I would really like to get rid of or put in storage most of the toys the kids don't use so that there's not such a big mess down here all the time. I want to take the doors and the tops off the Jeep this year. I want to make some of these logs into benches. I want to install some regular lights into the barn instead of using these $100 an hour lights, because there's only 2 lights in the barn and those are super expensive to run. I want to drive the Ranger all the way to my mom's house. That seems like a lot of stuff to do, but I feel like if you don't try to set out a list or have goals you want to achieve, you end up just being stagnant. Like, I don't know, like when I think about that list I just rambled off, I honestly don't think I'll have the time to do most of that stuff, and I know as of right now I don't have the money to do any of that stuff. Except for a couple things. I mean, I could probably do a couple things for free, but anyways, so hopefully that most of these things I will, if I do them, I will definitely make a video about that. So hopefully those videos will help someone out in the near future, and also create content for this channel. So if you have any goals for 2020, or if you have a big to-do list, leave us a couple of the things on your list in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.